All of this stuff that I'm doing now really is going to be determining on, how I go in the draft and how much money I make. When I got a chance to really kind of, leave and go train, I was kind of like, well, maybe I want to go somewhere else to kind of see, if there's anything better. And then I realized, no, there's not. So I was kind of like, well, I'm gonna just come back, just train here because I know what I'm going to get, and then I'm going to get the best treatment that I can possibly get, especially with the two injuries that I had. I was like, I might as well just stay home.
I think we made the decision based upon just everything here. Athletic training is phenomenal. Our facilities are unreal. Nutrition, recovery stuff we have, it's just top of the line. It's the state of the art. And no private facility can really kind of duplicate that. It's impossible. So we came back here to take advantage of that.
Who is Jason? Yeah, that's the myth. Yeah, Jason is really like when you come into the program and play football and stuff. Jason is one of the guys that kind of helped train us as far as speed work whenever we're doing like maybe full quarter or whatever, or something like that. Or if you want to get some extra work, he's that guy. And as you kind of go into the program, you'll kind of see that he normally trains most of the guys that are getting ready for the draft.
Right now we're doing stretch, kind of getting loosened up. Then right after this, we're gonna do a couple warm-ups, kind of getting the body right. And then after that, we'll probably start with some sleds and stuff like that, and then get some starts in as well. And then right after that, we'll probably get some little workout in, some couple leg, high knee drills, and then we'll get a couple speed bench as well.
Hey, we ready to roll? Get it. Ah, you good.
Jason has almost kind of just redefined my techniques as far as 40 and the shuttles and all those things. And then not only that, once he's done that job of just getting me right for those things and getting me faster and all those things, he'll come back at the end and polish the technique up.
Good, go. 20 yards. There you go, Rays. Okay. What stands out is his effort. I mean, the work ethic. It's almost too much. I got to get him calmed down because he analyzes stuff so much that almost sometimes holds him back. So we finally got past that, and started being able to break things down, but get him relaxed in what he's doing. But that effort is out of control. It's through the roof. Ooh. Where did that man come from? Oh, it's the cameras, isn't it? It's the dang cameras. Hey, we should have had freaking cameras in here the whole training time.
He knows how to, train you, but at the same time just have fun. So Jason that's who he is.
And give me that backward run again. Hey, make it a little faster. Yeah, you'll make sure you don't run into the damn sled. Hey man, y'all got them at the end of their training cycle. They're just goofy right now. I'm sorry, they're just goofy.
Huh? See the future. See the future? Can you see the future in this?
What do you see? What's your time? What's your time?
I don't know. It's very cloudy.
Very cloudy.
Maybe later.
Okay. Let me shine it up in the combine.
All right.
What's the measurement?
12 by 12.
12 by 12?
You got a big ass donkey head.
Hey, get his head.
Here. Y'all ready? 15-yard start, 15-yard kneeling start, 15-yard kneeling start, 15-yard kneeling start. Let's go. We grade everything. We grade in a 40. We grade the first 8 steps. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give you an A here, a B here, or whatever it is. Same thing with the 5-10-5. So we can kind of see where our weaknesses are, whether it's a flying 20, so we can see our top end speed compared to our start and what the problem is in there. Video a lot of stuff. We use drones. We use all kinds of stuff to help break down technique and analysis for our athletes.
The trainer, he knows my body. He knows how my body reacts to certain things, especially when, he's pushing me so hard. Time and time again, I constantly, give him responses on how I'm feeling. And, I feel like that's the number one thing. You and your coach have to have this, really almost this relationship where you guys have to know how hard to push and how hard, not to push. So Me and Jason have done a great job, I feel like, just, communicating with each other and, pinpointing the things I really need to work on, and, as far as the strengths, just, polishing them up, and, whenever it's time to, let it all out there, I'm gonna just let it fly.
You're almost done.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Gotcha.
Ah! Razor going first. Razor going first. Ready? Somebody count for me. Hit it, go! Lock it. He's doing them good now. Come on. Come on. Stop. You got one more set, though. You got one more set. 3 sets. You got 3 sets. Let's go.
Just landed in Indianapolis. Now I'm just getting ready to kind of board the buses to head over to the hotel. Just excited, man. Just ready to get going. I think once you do get to the combine, it's really on you just making sure that you have a clear head, understanding that you've done this over and over and over and over. Don't get too caught up in the limelight and in the stage. I feel like that jogs a lot of guys' mind, the fact that, this is the combine, I gotta do good, gotta do this. I mean, just do what you do, and I think everything else will take care of itself.
When we're looking here at Evans, he's a bull in a china shop, man. I mean, that's what he is. His job is to come in and wreck.
You're going to see him come through the gap, right there, explode, and make the play behind the line.
The interviews, I feel like are just as important as that, making sure that the team see how intelligent I am, the type of person I am, and for me to be just, honest with them and just let them know what type of person I am. So when they make a big decision on who they're going to have on their team, they know exactly what they're getting.
Just like you had growing pains at Alabama, you're going to have growing pains in the NFL. I mean, that's just a fact of life. And you got to learn, it's how you deal with those growing pains and how you approach it and how you, work through it. Everything is about management from here on out. And what he has been taught by Coach Saban and the staff at Alabama, he should carry over to the NFL. And if he can do that, he'll be successful.
Ever since the combine, I would say I've been getting calls each and every day, just either setting up meetings or setting up visits of some sort.
What trips do you have planned out right now?
Right now I have Miami, I have the Colts, I have the Saints. Just recently had one in Philly. That went very well. It was cold though, but it was good. But just talking with the coaches and kind of letting them feel me out was the main thing. And then after that, the next day they'll bring you in, do some film work. Really want to kind of see, your intellect as far as what you know about football. And making sure I'm on my P's and Q's. So I'm gonna be dressed, I'll have my whole full suit on, let them know I'm ready for work. So I'm excited.
It's a job. You can be fired, So he understands that. Make the most of this time while you're there, but also it's very important that if you have an entrance strategy, which you've had for the last 16 years, you still have to have an exit strategy. And so that's my job, is to ensure that he becomes anchored in terms of the next chapter in his life.
22 years of just putting all effort and, focus into one thing.
Do you think you're a first-round draft pick?
Yeah, absolutely. Just to be able to say that I have a chance of being drafted, either in the first round or maybe the second round, is something that I can't even understand or talk about, because it's crazy, man. Because every day I remember I'm working for the NFL. I'm working for the NFL. I want to get there, and finally, it's right at my doorstep. It really doesn't even matter at this point what team you go to. One thing is, wherever you go to, just be the best. So that's my mindset right now.